Hi, Brendan. How was your weekend? Yeah, mine was pretty good, but we'll catch up later.
Core B, good to have you all back for the second half of this all-important, life-changing class. The professional inventory assignment is due in a few weeks. By now, I'm sure you have all researched at least 150 companies, talked to 300 executives, read over 400 trade publications, taken 5 strokes off your golf game, lost 12 pounds, and pretty much have the rest of your life mapped out for you, thanks to this course. Right, Devin?
As academic rep, it is my duty to have done all of those things and to attend at least 42% of classes that begin after 8.
Well, let's get started. Randall, when you woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror, what did you see?
Are you, talking to me?
I'm sorry. When you woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror, what did you see, Brandon?
I mean, I saw, Ryan Mallory.
Wow, that is out there, Deshaun. Steph, you're late. Gotta give us a story.
My car broke down, so I went back and got my horse and took side streets.
Wait, I ride horses all the time in my country. To take you hours to get here.
Not if you can go 50 miles an hour and make the horse jump over things.
Pavan, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of donkeys, dude.
Ah, of course. Donkeys, the horses of the third world.
Okay, back to this mirror in the morning bullshit. Mike Kluber, how about you? Great. Okay, so for next class, we will all be ready for our, oh my god, my Japanese company poisoned the f***ing milk crisis management briefing.
Is it true they don't drink much milk in Japan?
Oh yes, I certainly don't. How is the word?
Lactose intolerant?
Explosive diarrhea.
Dude!
Like a Jackson Pollock painting. On a bowl.
Just say lactose intolerant.
Why?
It's just better that way.
Okay. Who can speak to standards and Apple? Anyone but Will Smith. Anyone? Please, anybody? Nick, thank God.
Closed standards make it harder to get what you want out of a product, and that can be a problem, especially if you want to modify the programming. That's why I use open standards, like this e-cigarette. I just adjusted the programming a little, and I got that perfect, smooth, rich tobacco flavor out of it. With just a hint of apricot.
Angela Chang, why did Apple fail to gain significant market share? Okay, true, but how would this change later in the 90s? Right, yes, and this applies to Porter's framework because... I'm glad to see that you did the reading. Ketan, you have something confusing to add?
So, when I took a look at Exhibit 4, I felt the premise was flawed because when I was at Goldman Sachs, it didn't work like this. It was a little different from...
Yeah!
Yes.
Good. How about firepower? Not Will Smith? Anyone? Not Will? Mike?
So, you know how at the end of Die Hard, how John McClane, he's stuck on top of the building and he's got to jump off because the FBI think he's terrorist, so if he goes back for the stairs, they'll shoot him. But the building's going to explode and the roof's going to explode, so he's got to jump off. He has to jump off. So it makes sense. It's logical. And then you order some Chinese food, and they always give you too much, and you put some in your fridge, and you tell yourself you're going to eat it later, but you never do. So if a 1985 Larry Bird grew exponentially better over linear time, But the rest of the NBA, they're caught in not a wormhole, but like a time rift. But Sartre-esque overload of imbued meaning.
What the f*** are you talking about?
Now, from a legal perspective, any of the JDs? Will, you went to law school?
I minored in political science, so it's basically the same thing. My answer has 7 parts, each with 2 subsections. My point can be best prefaced by referencing a very germane passage from Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. When Abril with its shore sota, the drota of Marcha had pierced to the rota, and drowned every
Everybody,
vein in space
walk
the
away
core,
slowly.
of which virtue engendered is the fleur. Okay. From here to there and Esgormages to Canterbury to make a pilgrimages.